Welcome back to Say It Louder, the faceless voice of reason in the sea of thirst traps, love bombing, and TikToks where someone crying in their car is somehow relationship goals. I'm your host. My name is Diana, your digital inner voice, and the girl who will absolutely tell you when your man's not confused. He's just skipping you around until someone better replies to his story. And today we're diving into modern love, or as I like to call it, content with kissing privileges. Let's be real, love today feels less like connection and more like content. It's no longer I saw you and my soul knew. It's just he liked three of my IG stories. Now I'm starting to plan our honeymoon. It's giving trauma bonded but make it pretty. So grab your overpriced oat milk latte. Maybe send your ex that petty little hey, I hope you're healing text and let's unpack this hot mess of romance together. First, I need you to stop calling it soft launch. Please. You know what I'm talking about. That blurry mirror selfie where all we see is a bicep and the corner of a snapback. That man holding your iced matcha, the mysterious shadow in the corner of your mirror selfie, that blurry artsy rider selfie. That is not soft launch. And that is also not privacy. It is a teaser trailer. You're in a Netflix deal, not in a relationship. You're not dating, you're marketing. People are out here dropping relationship sneak peeks like it's the Barbie movie rollout. Then here comes the hard launch. Suddenly, boom, matching jackets, couple angles, caption, my piece. With the same guy who left your text on read for 3 days. And we're all supposed to act like we just didn't see you subtweeting. Real eyes 2 days ago. And please do not get me started on when it ends, when it falls apart. And don't get me started when it ends. When it falls apart, archive and activate your villain arc. It's Lana Del Rey levels of aesthetic heartbreak. You go from my king to rejection as redirection in zero point 0.3 seconds, and now you're posting mirror thirst traps and pretending you're on a healing journey. That isn't privacy. This isn't soft launch. This is PR for validation. You want that high school ex DMs who's gonna go like, who's that? And suddenly you're like, you just someone who makes me feel safe. Girl, your safe thinks therapy is a pyramid scheme. Modern love isn't falling in love anymore. It's rebranding in real time. The algorithm, that's your actual boyfriend. Because be honest, you probably met because he double tapped your trauma themed TikTok, not because of raw chemistry. Or he probably commented real under a video about emotionally unavailable men and suddenly he's your soulmate. Babe, he's not your soulmate. He's also just in denial about needing therapy. We don't fall in love anymore. We trend into falling in love. We're diagnosing and quoting from TikTok therapists like Crystal Moonbeam. It's trauma bonding this, love bombing that, gaslighting, attachment styles, healing era, inner child. The APA literally flagged therapy speak, flooding social media dilutes real meaning and weakens connection. We're not dating humans. We are dating buzzwords and red flags in an aesthetic font. Babe, he is not love bumping you. He's just obsessed with being liked and has no sense of boundaries. There's a difference. You call him out for a shady behavior and he hits you with, I was just protecting my inner child. No, boo, you were just being a dick. Let's call it what it is. And the worst, it's all aesthetic. You all think it's all aesthetic. Your healing journey. It's incense, yoga reels, and mood boards that say, cut him off, queen, while you're still texting him for closure at 2 a.m. It may be cute, but that isn't healing. It's performative pain. Every modern date is a pilot episode of a show that is never getting renewed. There is no plot, no development, just a hot lead with no emotional rage and a bad communication skills. Meet, vibe, trauma bond, build a playlist, then ghost before Act 2 because Mercury's in retrograde, or he saw a thirst trap, or his ex texted him, you know. And the script is always the same. He'll go, I'm not ready for something serious. And they're like, oh, he's just scared of how much he likes me. No, he isn't. He's being honest, and we just don't listen. We're just too delulu. And the worst part, we're so terrified of saying we like you, I like you nowadays. It's verbalizing an STD. Genuinely say I like you and dudes are like you threaten their credit score. We're not building relationships, we're producing content. We'd rather vibe than connect. And we all know we're tired of it. Even the dating apps know it. Hinge did a study in 2022 that said 79% of us are burnt out on dating apps, but we don't stop because of FOMO. It's not love anymore. It's boredom, it's loneliness, it's horny scroll cycles cluttered with existential dread. Let me make something crystal clear. Sharing trauma doesn't make you soulmates. Sometimes you just have the same childhood shit and Spotify premium. Sometimes you all just have the same mommy issues and good jawlines. We have to stop equating chaos with chemistry, stop calling red flags romantic. If your connection only feels strong when it hurts, babe, that is not romance. That is stress. That is cortisol. Stress hormone central, not destiny. You're not in love, you're trauma bonded and horny. And the sex being good doesn't mean you're compatible, it means your nervous system is confusing familiarity with passion. Newsflash: passion isn't panic, love isn't fixing someone, and stability isn't boring. It's healthy, it's sexy. You need peace. Stop turning him into your emotional, unpaid therapist. You deserve someone who brings soup and consistency, not excuses. So, does real love exist? Yes. Real love is always happening. It is. It's just off the grid. It's low key, it's quiet, but it's boring. And not an algorithm bait. It doesn't go viral. It's Tuesday nights with takeouts, reruns, and actual conversation, and no filter. Consistency over content, presence over posts, realness over reels. That is love. Not everything has to be a moment. Sometimes it's just Tuesday, and that's enough. Journal, therapy, boundaries, date with intention, and not FOMO. Unfollow him. Archive the story. Remember that it's okay if it's not sexy. It's sweet, and that's enough. And stop posting pics of you all holding fork like that proves anything. Well, that's enough unhinged truth for one episode. If you ever soft launched a man who ghosted you before you even learned his middle name, I love you, I see you, I am you. We're healing, kinda. Send this to your bestie who still posts elbow pics captioned "My Peace." She needs this more than another healing playlist. This has been Say It Louder. My name is Diana. Faceless, but never spineless. And your emotionally intelligent menace with a mic. Catch you next week for more rants, more unsolicited truth bombs, and probably more psychological shade. Until then, drink water, touch grass, and please stop it. Stop testing your ex after this. Bye.